out there in internet land. My name is Walter Wright Wingnut, and I'm in for Alvy Cado. In this episode, we'll talk about Edward O Kelley, a real American hero. He was the man who killed Jesse James. Little is known about O Kelley, who earned the nickname Red because of his red hair, before he showed up in a silver mining town in Creede, Colorado, to murder the proprietor of a tent saloon named Robert Ford. Robert Ford was known as the man who killed Jesse James. He was a member of his gang, and after a couple of months of being part of his crew, he decided to kill him. Ford plotted to kill Jesse James and claimed the large reward the authorities were offering at the time. On April 4th, 1882, Ford shot James in the back of the head while he was cleaning a dusty pitcher. For some reason, Ford thought he would be a hero and a celebrity for murdering the folk hero Jesse James, but instead he was hated and shunned by the public for cowardly shooting him in the back of the head. Ford sold 3x4 pictures of himself and tried to market himself as the man who killed Jesse James at carnivals, sideshows, and dime museums. After several attempts on his life, Ford moved to the Colorado region in 1892. He bought some land and opened a dance hall and a saloon before it was burned down 6 days later, so he reopened it in a tent while he paid to have the building rebuilt. On the morning of June 8, 1892, Robert Ford was opening his tent saloon when Edward O Kelley walked inside, holding a double-barreled shotgun, and said, "Hello, Bob." Ford turned around and O Kelley fired both barrels, instantly killing him. He was immediately apprehended and sentenced to life in prison. Nobody knows why he killed Robert Ford, but there are several theories. Edward O Kelley was allegedly married to a relative of the younger brothers, the four brothers who were part of Jesse James' gang. He became friends with Jesse and was an ally of the gang. A second theory was that he was convinced by famous con man and outlaw Soapy Smith to kill him. The two crossed paths around this time in Colorado. Soapy told Kelley that he would be a folk hero and a celebrity if he killed the man who killed Jesse James. A third reason why he killed Robert Ford was over a diamond ring that he allegedly stole from him when the dance hall burned down. The two had a heated exchange previously in front of several eyewitnesses. He was sent to Colorado State Penitentiary to serve out his life's imprisonment. During his incarceration, O Kelley became a folk hero and was known as the man who killed Jesse James. Many people demanded that the governor release him, and they sent a petition with over 7,000 signatures. Along with his reported ailing health, O Kelley's sentence was reduced to 9 years, and he was released after serving 9 years. O Kelley didn't get a chance to live successfully off of his fame as being the man who killed Jesse James. After being released from prison, he headed to Oklahoma City to seek his fortune. He became a roustabout and lived in a flop house and frequented dive bars that played host to outlaws. He was arrested on December of 1903 for being a suspicious character. He was arrested again a month later and was quickly released. When he came out of jail, he told the local authorities to don't try and arrest him again. On January 13, 1904, an officer named Joe Burnett, who arrested O Kelley a month earlier, bumped into him while walking his beat and kindly greeted him. O Kelley smacked him upside the head and drew his gun. He struck Burnett again, but the cop grabbed the revolver. The two wrestled over his gun, but O Kelley fired all 6 shots without hitting Burnett. Not having a chance to reload, O Kelley bit the cop in both ears, taking a piece out of him while the officer cried for help. One of O Kelley's buddies tried to kill the officer, but ran off after firing a single shot. A few other bystanders came to the cop's aid before another officer arrived on the scene to shoot O Kelley dead. Edward O Kelley was a self-made man who became famous for avenging the death of one of the most popular folk heroes of the American West, and for that, he'll always be known as the man who killed Jesse James.